We're here in Yuma, Arizona, home of Y Combinator. We've got two Y Combinator, not one, but two Y Combinator. What do you call it yourselves? Alumni or?
Alumni and current batch, yeah.
Unplanned.
Yeah.
Unplanned, which is the best part. So just go around real quick, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm from Gleam. My name is Darren. Yeah, I do coding and I'm very happy.
This is Hawaiian Sun. This is amazing drink.
Last time it was the hat, now it's the shirt.
What can I say?
Dope, man.
Hey, Oliver, founder of Gleam. We do permissionless passive data entry from e-sources to EDCs.
Hey everyone, James from Phases, founder of Phases, and what we do is help sites like Yuma Clinical Trials scale their recruitment using AI agents.
Is tech a race to the bottom? Zero-sum game. Everyone's doing it. It's actually very good for the sites.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. I think a lot of sites are waiting because right now, there's some technologies out there that I talk to. Not necessarily you guys, because I think it's reasonable so far. Well, you don't even have a price point yet, but from what I hear, but some are expensive, and then you're well, I can just wait. If I wait another year, it's not a very pressing problem. It's gonna be a lot cheaper. And I think a lot of sites have that attitude, and it's great for us. We get the benefit of this deflationary stuff, but there is a first mover advantage as well, where you can shine as a site if you're early. But then for the founders, it must be tough. So I just wanted to go around and kind of get your opinions on where the industry's headed in this regard.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously becoming easier to build this technology, but building it in a way that it's high quality is going to be still very difficult, right? So all the, site networks who think that they can build it themselves, they might be able to build a shitty version of it. But when technology becomes, all about quality, you're not going to be able to build it in-house. So.
Yeah, and I think I would completely agree. And this is not we haven't planned this response, but I think that's it, right? The marginal cost to develop any of this stuff is getting so quick, so you can make a version of it so quickly, but actually getting it right and actually having the reps, I think, is what makes the difference.
I got a good question. So this is something sites are not thinking about.
Okay.
Because of the site-centric vendors out there, who's in demand are people like Katie that understand the site problems. Maybe in Nato or somebody's hey, if you're a former coordinator, it's no secret Creo hires former coordinators, and Nato, Viva, it's because they want to sell to sites. So what better person than a coordinator? Now, most coordinators are happy with what they do, but some, I had a question just yesterday on YouTube. Hey, I have a computer science background, but I'm a coordinator. What can I do next? It's you're entering this wave. What do you guys think about this trend? Do you think this is actually something that... Are the vendors basically the new important stakeholder? There used to be three, right? The site CRO sponsor. And CRO is kind of getting less important. And vendors kind of eating into a lot of that.
Yeah, I would probably say what's really interesting about the work we're both doing is it's starting to take on a lot of the labor tasks that was typically associated with CROs or CRA roles or things like that. And I think a competitive advantage really is having the talent and the people who are really close to the problem. I was saying to everyone here, I'm driving around on this big road trip to talk to sites for exactly this reason. It's I believe the differentiator is how close are you to the problem? How close do you actually know the workflow? And if you're hiring in coordinators or hiring in people who have lived that day to day, I think that's definitely an advantage compared to someone who's come straight out of uni, got a computer science degree and said, clinical research looks cool.
Yeah, it's classic startup advice, right? Be close to the people that you're building for. So.
And the irony is you guys who are tech people, when you learn, you guys have the advantage of maybe throughout your career seeing multiple industries. You already have. If you find one you like, maybe you got another career path one day for you, in research or something like that. It happens the other way around too, which is why I bring it up. But do you guys see yourself maybe doing that one day? I know you're focused right now, but 5 years down the line? Let's say you have an exit or something.
I mean, I've kind of just been in healthcare my whole career, right? So it's like not like a major. I mean, I don't see myself leaving the industry. Yeah, there's a lot I really love about it.
Yeah, I think for me it's actually quite a funny one because I've got like quite a big family history in clinical research. So my mum was medical director at J&J in Australia and Janssen and a few other companies. So I've always kind of been close to it.
That's right. Do you know Luke Eddington from Data Farm? That's my boy. We go way back.
Okay.
Australia's oldest CRO.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
There we go.
Side note. What up, Luke?
Hey, Luke. Yeah, I think from my perspective, like it's always been an attractive industry, and I think that's why I'm here. Like I think a lot of people look for an industry. I think for me it was like this is the industry for me, given the background and the family history that I have. Just being able to speak to sponsors and things.
And for you?
Oh,
You're brand new.
I'm brand new to this.
Would you ever quit your tech stuff and just do research, like as a coordinator or something?
Well, I think you're solving a really interesting problem, and the people who I have spoken to, like they sound so fulfilled at their jobs, and
Yeah, like the one behind you. She's over there working, busy.
Say hi, Katie.
Very fulfilled. Aren't you, Katie?
Yes,
See?
Dad.
See? Okay.
But yeah.
What about, where does this road end? Because the tech vendors, they're getting bigger. Do you think people are underestimating how important this segment will be? Tech vendor? It used to not be important. Like it used to just be the CROs would crank something out on the side, make like a crappy ePro and call that tech. But now it's like real solutions, like actually providing sites with passive patients and all kinds of other stuff. So how big does this get, and where does this road end 10 years from now?
I think my perspective is that it definitely moves towards, I think the technology we have right now, well, the technology we've had in the past has been like a tech platform, and you press some buttons and it does some light functions for you that save you a bunch of time. I think now what we're seeing, and I've already said it, is like you have the ability to actually take the labor off people's plates. Like, hey, you don't need a pre-screen anymore. You don't need to read a medical record anymore. That's huge. And if you start getting into CRA workflows, you start talking, okay, now you don't have to do, and I don't know how you would do this, but like, you don't have to do monitoring visits, or you don't have to do, all of these other processes that are done by CRAs. I mean, I think you really have an angle of like...
No monitoring business. Some monitors already don't. Do you know story we had at my site in SoCal? We had a monitor. He was a cool dude. He came in all the time. He came in and signed. He came in like around 9, and every time he came, he left like at noon. Sometimes at 11. So I was like, I didn't care. Whatever. We got paid and everything. But one day I was just curious. I'm like, we're enrolling a lot. Like, how are you finishing in 2 hours? He's like, oh no, I'm from SoCal. So whenever I come here, we just go to the beach and hang out with friends. But he was putting like full days on his employer.
Damn.
I'm not gonna snitch him out, but
Damn.
that was what was happening.
Yeah.
And so this kind of removes that.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to use it to like weed out people going to the beach, I mean, you can do that. I think it's definitely just like I think there's just this technology can do so much more than just be another login now. It can actually do the work for you. I think that's what's game changing. I think that's where it goes in 10 or so years, is that a role that we traditionally saw as a CRA gets changed so much that the tasks that a CRA does 10 years from now probably just won't even resemble what's getting done.
Okay, so do sites just become tech companies?
I think they'll become closer partners. Like tech companies will become closer partners to the sites.
But they won't become.
Maybe.
Like the
but
tech companies won't be the sites and the sites won't be the tech companies?
I think the skill sets are just so
Yeah.
different that, I mean, to be really great at one thing is so hard. To be great at two things, I mean, like, it's basically impossible.
Yeah, I mean, like, and totally different things as well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, I was speaking to Lana here yesterday, and we were saying, like, a bunch of people are coming into every role nowadays and saying, aren't you scared you're not going to have a job soon? And it's like, research is one of those things where it's like human connection is the competitive advantage. Like, that is retention. Like, that keeps people in, like, the relationships you build. Like, tell me how that goes away. If someone's how's your retention rate going to look if you're just talking to a MacBook?
The voice AI.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see where we get in the next 5-10 years.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Everyone's LinkedIn's underneath, including yours. I got yours now. Right. And then everyone's LinkedIn's underneath. Anything else you want to add? Save Our Sites. We got 2 of our sponsors here.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cool.
See you
Meet
there.
them at the Irvine and
Yeah.
San Diego
And Houston.
And you.
and Houston. I got to be there too. All right. Bye-bye, guys.